attitude. And this is inspired by my two favorite people in the whole wide world, Michael McGovern and Darth Dougie. So, what is attitude? Well, attitude is a settled way of thinking or feeling about someone or something, typically one that is reflected in a person's behavior. So, what does that mean? What is the difference between good attitude and bad attitude? Well, let me give you a few examples. First off, we have a picture of a lovely truck. I'm pretty sure everybody here knows whose truck this is. I'm not going to say your name, but you know who you are. Now, everybody, let's analyze this picture, okay? How many of you think the truck could have been parked a little bit better? Okay, looks like everyone. So, yes, right? Obviously, the truck is about, you might as well put it in the car next to it because it was parked terribly. Now, attitude is a key, a very important tool that helps in someone's success. Now, obviously, good attitude was not displayed while parking this truck, or else the truck would have actually looked like it was parked by somebody who cared. Now let's move on to a good example. Oh, sorry, that's one more picture in case you didn't get the hints. Here. Oh, darn. Okay, here's a picture of a truck. You have equal spacing on both sides. And the driver obviously seems knowledgeable about what is going on. He cared, and he had a good attitude, which led to a successful outcome. I mean, just look how happy he is sitting on top of that truck. He got a pose and everything. So, where am I going with all this? Attitude is a tool that many of us know how to use in a good way, and others don't know how to use it that effectively. Let me give you another short example. When I joined the MET program a few months ago, I came in with my head down, I didn't have much passion, and I got thrown into this problem that I had to find a solution to that I just didn't care about. I mean, oh yeah, ignore that. Gum disease shouldn't really play a part in my life since I'm 16 years old, so why would I care? So I knew I didn't like it, so why try it on? So a few weeks went by, I continued to do not much work because I just didn't like it. One day, I saw a project pop up that seemed fairly interesting. It was a problem that I had and many other teens could relate to in this classroom right now, Eric. And that would be looking at your cell phone while you're driving. Now, I came to the program every day with a new passion. I had a new group, a new look on everything, and now I had a good attitude, which took me several months to gain. Now, let me show you this, let me read this quote to you, which is fairly honest. It's basic too, but having a positive mental attitude is asking how something can be done rather than saying it can't be done. With my old project of trying to figure out solve gum disease, I would come in every day, sit down, and I knew nothing was going to get done. There was no positivity in the group at all. So why keep working on it? Now, I know some of you are probably asking at this time, how can I have a smarter attitude, a better attitude, and look at things? Well, let me tell you. One, always remember that you control your attitude. You are the only one that controls what goes on up here, no matter what anyone else says about you. Two, create positive thoughts in your head that you can access when you're feeling down. If you have a library of positive things to say or think about what's going on, you will filter out the negative and will be able to focus and do your work better. Three, get those people out of your life that are always complaining and whining. If you have a toxic person around you, that is just going to carry over into your workplace or your schoolwork, and nothing's going to get done. Four, Stop using negative vocabulary towards your peers and yourself. If you're constantly putting people down, it's gonna, Michael. If you're constantly putting people down, it's gonna reflect on yourself and people aren't gonna like you, and in the long run, it's gonna hurt your own mental attitude. And 5, get away from media like TMZ and news stations that are always putting someone or something down. If you're constantly watching celebrities get put down, or people make fun of other people, or these news stations that make fun of high political powers, it's gonna carry over into your workplace, and you're gonna rub it off on other people, which is gonna piss some people off. So I like to leave off with this final quote. A positive attitude causes a chain reaction of positive thoughts, events, and outcomes. It is a catalyst and it sparks extraordinary results, by Wade Boggs. So, remember, staying positive will lead to most likely lower blood pressure and less risk of heart attack in the long run, which means you can become immortal. So, stay positive. Thank you.